So many of you have asked, and I am here to give an update. Are we quitting YouTube? JJ Cruz. Hey everyone, what's up? This is Jordan and this is JJ Cruz. It has been a while since you've seen Jared or I here on social media. We've been pretty absent from YouTube with the exception of one live that we did around the new year, and we've been very absent on Instagram and Facebook. Now, we have received over 100 messages and DMs on Facebook, Instagram, and through email asking us where we are, what the heck is going on, and many of you are asking this question over and over again: are we quitting YouTube? I'm going to get into everything that's been going on in our lives because it's been kind of a whirlwind for the last 30 days. A lot of unexpected things have happened, and we really have not expected to find ourselves in the position that we're in today. I do want to say thank you to everyone that has reached out. Thank you to those of you that reached out after the passing of my grandfather. As you know, my grandfather passed away on the first day of our trip over in Germany for our Christmas market cruise, making that trip very, very difficult. And the days afterwards, going into Christmas, the holidays, the new year, it's just kind of been a blur. And I do feel like in the first time in the last 30 days, I am kind of becoming a real person again. But the messages have meant so much. We completely understand that you have missed our absence here on YouTube. And I just want to say that I'm very sorry that we kind of went away and ghosted everyone without telling anyone why. Something that we didn't share on the channel was that after my grandfather passed away, Jared and I talked about how we had planned to take Christmas and New Year's weeks off of YouTube. And I know some of you would immediately say, well, why would you do that? There was a couple of reasons. The first reason is historically, those are our two lowest weeks for views on the channel. And there's a good reason for that. So many of you are at home spending time with friends and family and unplugging, disconnecting, being offline. That was the second reason. That was what we wanted to do for those weeks. We wanted to spend time with family. I needed to spend time with my parents and my siblings. I just needed that time together with family, given the difficult month that we had all been through. And my grandfather's funeral was actually just this past weekend. So there was about a month gap between when he passed and when we had the funeral. And that was just because we needed a lot of family members to organize schedules. A lot of people are from out of town, and people wanted to be in town together for a couple of days to remember my grandfather and celebrate his life. What was not planned was that we were going to take an extended break for the first couple of weeks into January. We never planned on being off of social media and off of YouTube. Actually, we planned to be in South America. We were supposed to be on a Panama Canal cruise. We were supposed to take two different cruises between New Year's and basically the middle of January. And I'm going to give you an update here on where we're going to be because we are leaving again very soon. But given everything that had happened, we did cancel those cruises so that we could be at home. And in the midst of that, we had some other very personal life changes go on and happen here in the JJ Cruz house that overall are very positive, but we just needed to take time to organize and take care of things here at home. On top of all of that, in the midst of everything going around, we announced our biggest group cruise ever. We announced that we're doing a group cruise on Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas in 2026. Of course, if you want to go on that cruise, we'll post the link here in the video below. There's just a few days left to make a reservation before our cabin block is gone away. So that has been a project that Jared and I have also been working on. That brings us to right now, the middle of January. We have been off ships for officially 31 days. And if you follow us, you know that's a really long break for Jared and I. We actually had this break followed by a break later in 2024 where we spent some time in California, and we took about a month off ships there as well. It's been needed. It's been really good for both of us to spend time together and be together. And then we really needed to come home and get our home and business in order so that we could start January and the new year off on the right track. This Saturday, we will actually be flying down to Texas. For the first time, we will be cruising out of Texas, getting on board the Disney Magic. It's going to be a 5-night Western Caribbean cruise, but for Jared and I, it's going to be all about the ship. We've never been on the Disney Magic before, so we're going to be down there to get content. Why would we need to get content? That is because we are coming back in full force to YouTube. The answer to so many people's questions is no, we are not quitting YouTube. We never planned on quitting YouTube, and we never ever planned on taking this long of a break off of the channel. Right now, with the TikTok ban and everything else going on in the US and social media, you have so many people scared and worried that I think they're going to lose their favorite content creators out there. Jared and I are going nowhere. So like I said, we're going to be leaving this weekend, cruising out of Galveston on the Disney Magic. We're then going to head over to Florida, where we are meeting some friends of ours for a second cruise on Radiance of the Seas. Again, another ship that we've never been on. These are older, smaller ships, but if you look at the analytics of our channel, sometimes that content really goes wild here for us. And that's because there's new people getting on these ships every single week. So there's constantly YouTube searches and people looking for these ship tours and information on these ships. We plan on getting full ship tours. We plan on doing a lot more reviews this year. You're going to see Jared and I hit some new destinations that we've never been to, and you're going to see us also take some brand new experiences on vessels that maybe you've never heard of. We have a very, very exciting 2025 ahead of us. And while 2025, I would say, has gotten off to a little bit of a rocky start for us, we are looking full force ahead. The next time that you will probably see both of us will be on Saturday. We plan on going live once we board the Disney Magic. That is, of course, Wi-Fi pending and schedule pending, but some point in Saturday afternoon, we plan on kicking off our Disney Magic by being live. We then will be on the ship, like I said, for 5 days, going to Mexico and back to Galveston before we head over to Florida. We're also going to be out of Galveston for the first time, so there's a lot for us to learn in terms of the port of Galveston, what the weather's going to be like. I already see it's going to be like 42 during sail away. I didn't know it got that cold down in Texas, but apparently y'all have winter down there too. So if you got tips and information on the port of Galveston that you want to share with us, please go ahead and stick those in the comments below. Also about the Disney Magic or the Radiance of the Seas. Have you ever sailed those two ships? We would love to hear about those in the comments below as well. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with us after this extended long break. Sometimes life happens, things just get thrown kind of on your plate last minute, and you have to just go with the flow. And that's kind of what we've done over the last month. Again, my name is Jordan. This is JJ Cruise. Don't forget, we are travel agents too. So if you want to book your cruise through us, head over to jjcruise.com. And until next time, see ya.